The Rodrigo de Freitas Lagoon was the obvious choice to host the Olympic rowing. It's a traditional spot for the sport that already had its dedicated stadium. But the plan to build a temporary floating grandstand to increase seating capacity to 14,000 was among those that had to be scrapped to accommodate budget cuts. Other measures included the volunteer staff reductions from 70,000 to 50,000 and the number of cars used from 5,000 to 4,000. But organizers don't see this as a problem. In a presentation marking 30 days ahead of the beginning of the Games, the mayor of Rio proudly said that the Olympics budget dropped 35% from 6.4 to 4.1 billion US dollars.
It's the only case in the recent history of the Olympic Games in which the costs were reduced.
For the head of the Brazilian Olympic Committee, reducing costs helps to take them further.
Rio, it's bringing for the Olympic movement a different stage for a lot of cities in the world. We are changing, different from Beijing and London, and these give a chance for different regions of the world, different cities.
The budget cuts did not affect only the sporting venues for the Games. Just weeks ahead of the event, the governor of Rio de Janeiro declared a state of emergency to be able to claim federal funds to fulfill the state's obligations during the Olympics.
The money had to be used to pay delayed salaries to police forces, so the state could use its own funds to finish a new metro line just a few days before the Games. The emergency was diffused, but analysts fear difficulties ahead.
Authorities had to look for solutions that were not the same as they would have adopted if they had all the necessary funding. So certainly there was an impact, and it hits directly the quality of the public services that will be offered.
Looking from high up, Rio de Janeiro's nickname of Wonderful City can be hardly disputed, and its beaches remain the object of desire for many all over the world. For the Olympic organizers, this is a chance to try to show it's also a safe and trouble-free place to visit. Paulo Cabral, CCTV, Rio de Janeiro.